family had discussed it, and I've been very philanthropic over the last couple of years to the point where I said, you know, why don't we check into a foundation? And so we launched a private foundation to benefit, you know, a lot of focus on children, big advocate for that, and then animal rescue, just the no-kill shelter thing, you know, because my wife was big into she's kind of like Beth Stern, you know, if you know Howard Stern's wife, who's big into...
Yes.
So what happened was, I've always, you guys, if you've heard me live speak, you know, I talk about my former secretary, Margaret. And when we started to rescue cats, you know, it was like I'd come home from a trip and go, that cat wasn't here. And my wife would say, yeah, it was. I go, no, it wasn't. We only had one black cat. But, you know, we'd foster them, you know, we'd help. And then finally I decided, you know, let's do this foundation. But I went to a friend and said, who can I talk to about writing a children's book? And he looked at me and said, well, why don't you write one? I go, I don't write children's books. But I did my due diligence, and for about 3 months, I started to order online just children's books. But the difference, what we did was, I wrote the book, and we decided that we would give all the money, every nickel. So when we sell the book, it all goes to charity. And we've aligned ourselves with a lot of the school districts because, you know, the dropout rate and the crime and behavior, if you can get a kid in early childhood development, it's amazing, the statistics. So we've kind of, you know, we've drilled that home as well. Because of this August, I'm busier than I've ever been with schools. So it's a really good thing. And I got a new book that'll be out next year, but it's going to be the you know, that's going to be a Forbes book. It's going to be huge. It'll be a lot different than anything I've written. And I'm working on that. It's called The Penny, and it's inspired by, you know, the value of value. You know, what's the value added, you know. Yeah. But I'm taking it, you know, the value of relationships. You know, just the value of everything, the value of failure, the value of, but also the part that I started the book on was how many people walk by and now don't even pick up a penny. They'll walk right over it because they don't.
It's heads and tails.
Yeah, and they don't exactly. I'm taking all, but they don't see the value. So that's something.
So at what figure do they pick it up? Is it nickel? Is it dime?
I wait for a pack of pennies, and then I'm there. You know.
Yeah, and I'm the guy that literally, you'll see me at TSA. Probably somebody's going, did that guy just crawl underneath there and get a penny? And I'm like, man, I came from nothing. I had nothing growing up, so it was like, yeah, I'm going to get the penny.